famous linguist Noam Chomsky has been, a very outspoken critic of President Donald Trump, as well as someone who will take various sides. He was a supporter of Bernie Sanders during the primaries, etc., etc. He has talked about how close Trump is to causing a worldwide catastrophe. Now, here's what this article reads. It says, famed linguist and activist Noam Chomsky says that the United States under President Donald Trump is driving the world closer to catastrophe than it's been in decades. In an interview with the Australian Broadcasting Corporation, Chomsky pointed out that the so-called quote-unquote doomsday clock created by the Bulletin of the Atomic Scientists Science and Security Board is now closer to midnight than at any time since the height of the Cold War. Quote, just now a week ago, it was moved to 2 minutes to midnight after a year of Trump. That's the closest it's been to a terminal disaster since 1953, when the U.S. and later the USSR exploded thermonuclear weapons, demonstrating that human intelligence had now developed the capacity to destroy everything on Earth. Chomsky said that the Trump administration in particular had accelerated two key risks to humanity through its refusal to act to combat climate change and its saber-rattling with the nuclear-armed North Korea. Nonetheless, he did see some room for optimism in the United States, despite the dire current political landscape. So he goes on to talk about how he was, while there was obviously the phenomenon of President, Doofus Trump, he also highlights how Bernie Sanders was able to come into the election and, he really made a name for himself. And forget that, he built a big movement, a grassroots movement, progressive movement, and changed the landscape of ideas and discussion within the United States. And he was really, very happy about that. And, Noam Chomsky knows his stuff. And obviously Trump has been a complete blithering idiot. I don't think there's any other way to really describe Trump, and I don't know how else you could describe Trump, but Trump is definitely not someone who is good for the country. Support independent progressive media by leaving a subscription down below, leave a like and share the video, help us out on Patreon, or you can donate in other ways. Links are in the description down below. We are fighting Trump tooth and nail, and we will continue to do so with your help.